Good morning and welcome to Bendat Basketball Stadium for the 2023 Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships here in Perth, Western Australia. I am joined by Queensland legend Davin Hunt in the commentary position. Welcome, Davin.
Welcome, Matthew. Lovely to be with you this morning.
And we're here for the 17 and under qualifying final between Victoria and Southern Dragons. Just go through the starting lineup for Victoria and I'll pass it on to Davin for Southern Dragons. In goal shooter, DJ Elliott. Goal attack, Will Whiteacre. Wing attack, Blake Keisha. Centre, Zach Mobilia. Wing defence, we've got Ryken Brody. In the goal defence position, Kane Wilson. And goalkeeper, Joel Brown.
And for the Southern Dragons this morning, goal shooter, Reid O'Callaghan. Goal attack, Ryan Norfolk. Wing attack, Lucas Guerlin. Centre, Will O'Callaghan. Wing defence, Damien Brooks. Goal defence, James Farinola, and goalkeeper William Parnell.
And first centre pass to South Australia, early turnover for Victoria. Day one these teams faced a long time ago now. The result 74-34 Victoria's way. Expect that margin to come back a bit this time.
Yeah, after, South Australia been, working their combinations out all week, I'm expecting them to lift after the first performance. You don't want to give your cards all away on the first day.
Absolutely correct here. And last year, these teams faced off in the grand final. It was a ripper grand final. South Australia really brought their A game to that match after being defeated early in the rounds that year. So I'm looking forward to this top of the table clash as Zach Mobilia pulls up contact around the outside against O'Callaghan. Just nice little shuffle there. Ryan Norfolk, we know he can find his way inside the circle easily.
Beautiful footwork there from Norfolk.
Fantastic start. South Australia with the centre pass again, getting the turnover against Victoria. O'Callaghan out hard. And you do see the two O'Callaghan's there. Forgive us if we do get them mistaken at different points in time. They look very similar. Pretty much the same haircut going on. Lucky they're in different positions on the court. Victoria turnover. Through Mobilia. Whiteacre out hard. Keisha looking for just a steady option through Mobilia. Quick hands, pocket ball. DJ Elliott. Nice little sweep ball there. Just short on it.
Leaves it short. Yes. Probably, the first couple of minutes, the shooters need to get their eye and make sure that it feels like it's coming off the hand nicely.
And this is his first Nationals finals as well, so he might have a little bit of nerves, but expect him to settle. Been solid all week, and we see that goal just there. Elliott from the intercept of Whiteacre, giving Victoria opportunity to convert on the centre pass.
Well, we all know the Victorian pressure starts straight away after a turnover. It's a trademark of the Victorian system.
Yeah, defensive pressure. That's why you see some results actually quite low. It's the defensive pressure that is put on through the court. Lucas Gillett coming out strong. What a combination him and O'Callaghan have. Terrific again last year. Yeah, beautiful baseline. Does have a low release there, North Oak.
Well, that'll be interesting to see if the keeper and the defender can get on top of that, because there's a chance for a tip there.
Still very solid with his shot. Maybe one of the shorter players out on court, but knows how to shoot around it. Watch for a few step backs from him as well. Very good on the step back shot, considering that low release. He's out hard here, Norfolk. Find the circle edge, Guerlin. That's a fantastic split by O'Callaghan. Hoping to finish, just falls short. Brown
Norfolk,
unable to pull it in.
Norfolk making a great contest there. Love to see the little in stature fellas on court making a good game of it.
Yeah, absolutely determined to do something there. Never let height fool the leaping ability of some of these boys. And South Australia setting up a press, arms up, a lot of talk, but Victoria swing the ball, circle edge K-sharp. Mobilia just off hands to Whiteacre. Fantastic finished.
Beautiful shot, great vantage point up here for us on that shot.
Whiteacre has been solid all week. Maybe a couple of rare misses in some games, but that mid-range shot is well and truly on. Patient feed here. As I say that, we do see a slightly longer ball. Uncharacteristic.
I think the pass was on, but it was definitely on.
Just a small execution error there, but great vision. Here's an opportunity for South Australia to bring it back to even with the turnover ball. Long ball out from Parnell. So Whiteacre just getting there. Contact.
It's a great two-pass release into the centre court.
Goulding waiting for someone to come through. Callaghan.
Oh, it's great hands there.
Wilson just running into teammate Keishard, unable to then get the second hands on the ball. South Australian throw in through Goulding. Norfolk. Callaghan slightly hesitant to give it to his fellow namesake. Here's the opportunity. Norfolk shouldn't miss this one, although does offload.
And then provides good spatial awareness in there too, just to put the defenders off their ability to go up.
Yeah, it was a brilliant screen set up as well. Very smart. They've thought about this, South Australia. With the centre pass, it's back on centre.
Oh, it's a magnificent cut there by Goulding.
And that feed just perfectly around the corner. Sold the fake, then placed it beautifully out in front on the ground.
You can see a bit of a pattern here from South Australia. They wanted to hit the ball, I reckon, a bit low. Defenders being, a bit taller than the attackers here. Playing a low game here is probably going to be to their advantage. Absolutely
working their strength here. South Australia with centre pass again. Long ball out, DJ Elliott. Waiting for an option open. Looks over Whiteacre. Tough ball. Straight back in. Should finish. Beautiful shot from Elliott. Lovely little play from the outside from Whiteacre.
Oh, wow. No, Norfolk was open for a split second. Unfortunately, couldn't find him.
Centre court just working patiently, working it back through top. Goulding to O'Callaghan. From definitely his range there. Hesitates though. Norfolk will look for the shot. Not even hesitation, just falls short. Bringing it in the rebound, O'Callaghan.
Yes, lovely.
Here's fourth. Keeping it on centre past South Australia. Victoria unable to push out anything here.
Oh,
great hands.
Oh, beautiful work there.
The connection between Mobilia and Whiteacre coming together once again. Finishing with the goal. 5 apiece. We are 8.5 minutes left to go here in first quarter action of the 17 under qualifying final. Very tight game so far. Just getting the obstruction call, Wilson.
Beautiful work again by Norfolk. I think it's a game plan that Mark Gorham's worked with his team. Obviously made changes after the initial round 1 match.
And as expected, we thought South Australia would build, and here they are. Great hands from the mid-quarter, Callaghan. Whiteacre with the offload. Almost made it look like he's about to shoot. Elliott just falling short, but follows. Not hesitating on the second attempt. Sharing the workload evenly are the Victorians. Dragons, centre pass.
Oh, unfortunately, just out in front, Goulding was making his way back into the channel and
did everything he could to try and keep something of it, just caught off foot. Just caught sideline mobility, tries to centre it. Goaler to goaler, not quite there.
Nice.
Great hands by Will Pennell. Good to see him starting to have an impact there for the Dragons. Throw in here for Victoria. Whiteacre's had to go for a bit of a hike to fetch that ball.
Well, Pennell just missed an opportunity just to do a bit of off the ball work there as he's coming back on.
Elliott once again with the rebound from the shot. Good to see him following those ones in. Another one for Victoria. 7 goals to 6, 7 minutes to go. Victoria centre. They've got a break here.
Capitalisation is the name of the game on this centre pass from Victoria and through Whiteacre. It's a lovely shot.
And they are going goal for goal with each other here, the Victorian goalers. South Australia centre pass, 2-goal lead currently Victoria. Just the one break. Looking back to the line. Farinola providing great support there. Goulding wanting someone to open. It does. Wilson just getting caught on the legs. Low ball. Norfolk just brings it around the hands for a lovely little shot. His second. Expect him to start getting a few more on the board now. Keisha doing well to draw the body. Whiteacre again. Oh, just slipping on something.
No call from that. Beautiful work by Whiteacre.
Yeah, did well to get back up on his feet.
Recognise, no call, let's play on.
And it's difficult to do when you've slipped like that. South Australia once again, 6 minutes to go. Norfolk looking for options. No one coming forward. Support from behind. Goulding with the change of direction. Quick hands. O'Callaghan to O'Callaghan. And again.
O'Callaghan to O'Callaghan.
I feel like that's something we could be saying a bit between Reid and Will there. Keisha, beautiful deep ball, but well read. William Parnell.
It's a fantastic piece of work there for Parnell.
And that's the effort that you love to see from a goalkeeper, having a hunt, having a go at the ball. South Australia just caught on top of each other briefly, finding the goal line. Trying to work it through top. Reich and Brody almost able to get hands there, just draws the contact. Cullen sells the fake. Expect a low ball here, and another one. Victoria defence doing everything they can, but it's not easy against this Southern Dragons goal-in lineup. Short little change of direction, Whiteacre through Keisha. Quick hands, Elliott in the nice hole, doesn't want it from the angle, prefers the goal line.
Nice finish there by Elliott. Just worked his way to the range that he was comfortable with after the initial take.
And given he missed that couple of ones, we backed up on the rebound. Nice to see him going, I want to get my range back before putting up another long one. As we get turnover Victoria, chance to push it out to 3.
Oh, Parnell with a beautiful little intercept. Unfortunately, he's gone over the baseline.
Whiteacre just need to bring his feet with him for that one. A rare one he didn't go through on. Back ball, give and go, look, attempt from Billia. Elliott on that goal line once again. Finding confidence he is. Victoria's centre pass again, looking to push it out to 4. Dragons needing stem. Oh, just getting caught too deep on the goal line there, Elliott. He did his best to keep it in. Opportunity Dragons.
There's a dangerous pass there off the goal line.
Especially for players moving off, but quick hands, Whiteacre.
Beautiful feet from Elliott.
You can hear the crowd starting to get up and about. Plenty of parents, friends, family, supporters here for both sides.
Made the long trip over to the beautiful state of Western Australia.
Who haven't been putting on the weather for us this occasion. Has been raining the last couple of days. It is like Victorian weather currently. Oh, unfortunate footwork call by O'Callaghan. Goes to stand-up play thinking he had a penalty against him. Unfortunate. That's
lovely work by O'Callaghan.
Spatial defence, Dragons. Keisha's awareness. Just through Mobilia, waiting for something to open.
Leaves it short on the rim. Good contest. I've noticed this week umpires letting a lot of really good contests go, which has been fantastic to see.
And especially great to see in this 17 under division where they are having a great crack. You want to teach that true contesting from day dot with these players. Just getting the penalty outside is O'Callaghan. Through Elliott now.
A bit too easy on the outside there from Victoria.
They're really finding him in the circle, Elliott. That is his 10th goal for the quarter. They had been sharing the workload, but now Elliott's the one who stepped up with a really long offside now. Classic goal shooter moment there. Just over 2 minutes to go, 14-8.
Well, they do like to run a bit, but unfortunately your confines are only in that space there.
Mobilia with the hands on the sideline. Dragons opportunity once again in their goal third. Looking for an option out. Mobilia covers. Norfolk still patient. Goulding and Norfolk expected to go back again. Quick 1-2.
Beautiful footwork there by Norfolk.
And the quick shot. He's so good at the quick shot, not allowing arms to set up over him. Victoria once again strong 45 lead from Elliott. Looks to sweep
there, unfortunately, from Elliott.
Mobilia normally would rip those in even with that. But great opportunity with just over a minute to go. Dragons ball. On court for the obstruction. Wanted to get back in, but just being told you need to stand out of play. Bless his little cotton socks. That enthusiasm you love to see from the players. Dragons kicking it back, just being patient.
I love the drive through the middle there.
Waiting for someone to open up. Norfolk willing to do the work outside here. Gulen. 1-2 for him. Beautiful long split, O'Callaghan. Little short release shot. Does fall beautifully. His 7th with Dragons. Centre pass. They want to score here again. Break this margin back to 3 if they do.
I think they'll be working on probably a 45-second play here. Score and not allow too much time, hopefully, for Victoria to have a good shot at a centre pass.
Sold that going out pocket beautifully there, did Norfolk. We knew it was going down, almost off balance. It's a great opportunity for him. Just creeps in. Well done, Reid O'Callaghan. Victoria centre pass. They'll have to use it, looking for him to go long. Just too much on it. As the siren does sound.
Oh, yes. Mark will be very, very happy with that last 45-second play.
Fantastic setup from the Dragons. This has been quite the first quarter so far. Look to join us again after short messages. That score again, 14 Victoria, 11 Southern Dragons. Welcome back to qualifying final action here at Bendigo Basketball Stadium between Victorian 17 under, Southern Dragons 17 under. This AMMNA Championships 2023 are proudly supported by Blade on WA, Grape Temptation Sweet Treats, Spud Shed, West Coast Fever and Netball WA. And Victorian Games here are supported by DMAC Apparel, Metro Plumber, Inspires Netball Group and Vimna Junior M League. And DMAC Apparel, those uniforms that you are seeing, proud sponsoring uniform supplier of Vimna. DMAC Apparel specialise in quality, custom uniforms and promotional products. Pride themselves on service and quality, using Australian manufacturers where possible. They provide a personalised service from start to finish and get the complete look that's right for you and your business, school or club. Reach out to the team at DMAC for all your uniform and merchandise needs. www.dmacapparel.com. Southern Dragons here with an opportunity. There was a quick turnover again. What did you like from that first quarter, Davin?
Well, I did like how Victoria built, but just unfortunately let it go in the last couple of minutes of that, which means that South Australia Dragons have worked their way into the game. I especially liked the last couple of minutes there where they, got on a bit of a roll and capitalised on the errors that they were able to force from Victoria. I do think that they do need to work just on their second phase play across the transverse line. And that's where I seem to falling down at the moment. But defensively wise for South Australia, beautiful work, getting any turnovers as they can. So it's going to be quite a match.
It's going to be a fantastic qualifying final between last year's grand finalists. The first goal has gone to Southern Dragons. Expect that combination of Norfolk and O'Callaghan to really step it up in this next quarter. Turnover ball just come on court, has young Ward and made an impact already. That is Tyler Ward there with the little ponytail and the impact.
Well, haven't seen a ponytail for quite a number of years from myself, so it's been
you and me both with the hairline.
Oh, it's a beautiful piece of work there.
It's a long attempt, but does look for a refeed. Good communication from his teammate. Wideacre. Goal apiece here. Dragons and Victoria with centre pass. Ryken Brody just collecting a little bit of arm there.
That Mobilia intercept was just beautiful. Eyes for the ball and was going regardless of the outcome.
Often gets the timely intercept from Mobilia there. Big hands from the Victorians. Gulen looking for an option. Little give and go Norfolk. And again on the refeed. Just getting caught behind on the body was Wilson. Another short little pass. These guys have that absolutely under control. That short, amazing drop pass. What a communication that goal-in lineup has. Victoria, centre pass again. Still 2 goals apiece. Mobilia, long ball, tough ball, but pulled in. Oh, a little bit of a flat shot. Uncharacteristic, Elliott. He's had such a nice arc on his shots.
Yeah, the ones that he's actually missed probably left them short, which is an unusual change from his shooting technique there.
Keisha managed to get some hands, but the contact call coming from Elliott.
Pinnell was looking for someone to come forward, bailed out by Elliott not being perfectly still and upright.
Yeah, it's just such enthusiasm to get back in and get amongst it. A lot of these players aren't aware that you need to stand absolutely still and not part of the action when you are out of play. Wilson with the turnover, long ball to Wideacre, well done to him. Now patient circle edge, waiting for something to open. Elliott. Just a little semi-screen set up. Wideacre from his trademark position. Does not miss. 16-13.
Beautiful shooter. Beautiful technique from Wideacre.
And didn't spend a lot of time in there last year. Spent more time in wing attack with some appearances in goals. Spent majority of this tournament now in that goal attack bib as we get the double turnover. Just getting ball and court separation of the Dragons. Gulen wanting someone to drive forward. Dragons are separating the court nicely. Just looking for someone to connect and drive through. We're looking now here through Farinola. Being solid for them. Just the sneaky hands from Mobilia. Gulen a little bit annoyed with himself about that. Just didn't see him, but flying through is O'Callaghan. Backed up well by Pinnell.
Beautiful work there by the Dragons.
That was great pressure. Coach Mark Gorham will be happy with that. Wants them to score here.
Nice little pop pass over the top there to Farinola.
O'Callaghan. Oh, that's a mouthful to get out.
And a little drop ball again.
I love watching this little drop ball action. They've got such a beautiful game happening with it as well. Wide ball Wilson to Mobilia. That connection, Mobilia, Wideacre. Always able to find each other. DJ Elliott trying his best to keep it in. Pinnell unfortunately caught body with Keisha. And there's Elliott finding his range once again.
Gulen with a great take on the wing here. Callahan has to go back, right back to Pinnell. Lovely little ball movement through the court. Gulen was strong in the drive.
Yeah, expect him to keep building. He keep his head. He will be so solid for those boys. Oh, top of the circle opens. Waiting for someone. No one quite there. Wants someone ball side. Wideacre just gets caught on the body. Norfolk looking, long ball, quick swing. Norfolk finding creeping along ground, but recognising the hands were coming. And other quick offload. Wilson's trying to get around. Beautiful hold, O'Callaghan.
Making the taller bodies bend down. They just don't like it, those defenders sometimes.
And it's not like O'Callaghan particularly short himself, but holding that space beautifully. Just showing that in men's netball, the high game is not always the game's on. Take the Flyers out of the competition. It's difficult for some of them to do much against that low ball. Just caught on the goal line. Purnell follows the shot. Elliott unable to pull it in. Farinola up the middle through. Ward, seen a little bit of him since he's come on. Patient refeed. Just looking and going again, wanting someone to drive through Dragons. A little bit too much on it for Gulen. Couldn't get the hops up there. Still a 2-goal margin. Dragons currently winning this quarter. 8 minutes to go. Gulen just getting the obstruction. Geisha wanting circle edge, can't quite find it. Whiteacre gets the feed around. Just overshoots it slightly. Opportunity Dragons. Back through Purnell. Swings the ball wide.
South Australia just need a bit of punch through the middle here. Getting caught on the defensive transverse line.
And I'm not minding the fact that they're going from side to side when they're then punching through the middle like this from Gulen. And O'Callaghan looking for it, not on. Little drop pass outside from Norfolk.
Great touch there.
All just off Reichenbrody's hands. Did the best he could to get to it.
Billy has got hands everywhere at the moment. He's pulling off tips, and those tips are turning into turnovers.
I don't think people realise how tall or long his arms are sometimes. Good mid-range shot from O'Callaghan. That's a 1-goal margin now. Dragons centre pass, opportunity to even it. Beautiful middle drive from Farinola. O'Callaghan connection. Still plenty of time in this second quarter action here at Australian Men's Mixed Netball Championships. 17 under qualifying final. South Australia having a ripper quarter so far. Ooh, almost a rolled ball for that one. Just saying I'm putting this one down, haven't set up the penalty. Little fake to the top, don't mind that.
Lovely shot here. Back on even terms, 17 all 6 minutes and 19 to go in the second quarter.
Southern Dragons winning this quarter by 2 currently. Sorry, by 3 currently. My mistake. Elliott wanting to settle in goal for Victoria. With centre pass.
Oh, no.
Really unfortunate breaking call there from the Dragons. We call those coach killers.
Yeah, they're the ones that get you a bit rattled on the sideline.
Elliott goes up for the rebound. Couldn't quite time it right. Flew it slightly early. Now through Ward.
Farinola with a lovely drop ball straight over the top to O'Callaghan.
That lovely give and go that Gulen and Norfolk can find. Just working patient, one in top. There's so many hands from these Victorians. Can't get the feed unless they're on the edge of the circle. Dragons. Patient. Just getting called for the contact mobilia. Norfolk, give and go. Looking for the low ball again. Brown got down there.
Beautiful up fake. Get the defenders off.
First time we've really seen the Victorians have a jump at the shot as well. Something they're very good at. But sees O'Callaghan.
I'm seeing two generals here for the South Australian team. Gulen really stepping his mark.
Fantastic angle, William Purnell. He read it early, he read it strong.
So with Gulen, just controlling the transverse here, but then Norfolk takes over once it's in the circles.
They've got such a wonderful connection. We saw that last year, it's only built this year. Another opportunity for Dragons. They will be up and about.
And they know their roles there. O'Callaghan, he knew, I'm not going to take that. That is Norfolk all day long. With a lovely drop ball and another goal. And they've hit the front. The Dragons have hit the front with centre pass. 19-18.
Opportunity to extend the lead here, Dragons. Wanting to convert their centre pass. Must score through Farinola now. Waiting for an option. Gulen not able to get it. Mobilia flies back. Opts not to go the swing ball rather than the transverse line. Just get caught off foot. O'Callaghan missed the initial Norfolk ball. This should go straight up here. Does score, does Ryan Norfolk. It is 8 goals to 4 currently for the Southern Dragons. Will Brie Dion, coach for Victoria, make a change here? Will she allow this team to sort it out and get the score back? Through Whiteacre now.
It's a nice settling goal there from Whiteacre. He had missed his last 2, I think.
Good to see them go in post. Confident from goal in. And patient here, Southern Dragon through Gulen. O'Callaghan. Oh, Major almost feeded off the knee accidentally there. Did Gulen off Ryken Brody's knee. There's some fantastic set of hands. If Dragons are not on the edge of the circle, it's very difficult for them to find the feed. Turn his body beautifully. Norfolk keeping it very low, just enough bounce on it.
It doesn't wait for the umpire to get really set and just makes the call.
This is where Ryan Norfolk can be so deadly. He moves the ball quickly, doesn't allow those long hands to be part of it.
He's probably, I reckon, one step ahead of the game at the moment. He's understanding the calls that the umpire's making and realising, I just need to go.
Quickest reaction out there, I would say, so far. Whiteacre, will it rim in? Taps it to Elliott. Again, doesn't matter if you miss as long as you get the rebound. Sets that up beautifully. DJ Elliott with his third for the quarter. Dragons still with the lead. Ryken Brody, does he tap it back onto Southern Dragons? Not quite, says the umpire. Here for Gulen.
He thought he had it.
I did have some of the bars up here in our way, so I couldn't tell if there was another set of hands.
Possibly me in front there jumping in the way.
Yes, absolutely. O'Callaghan there again. 22 Dragons, 20 Victoria, under 2 minutes to play.
Oh, lovely touch by Pennell.
He should be happy with that. No need to drop the head. Did a little clap. Ooh, question himself for a moment. That is great work in the defensive end. DJ Elliott, middle range shot. Beautiful finish. Needed that, did Victoria. 1 goal, the difference. Strong drive through Cullen. Ignored. Oh, crucial held ball here.
Unfortunately had no defenders coming through on the drive to help him out.
Would have liked to see him maybe go that pocket ball for Cullen. Was a strong drive, reward it. Chance to even the play. Here's Victoria through Elliott. He does with the centre pass. It is back even. Just a minute to go. Looking at moving into the halftime break.
Oh, Whiteacre left all alone on the baseline.
Oh, hits both sides of the ring and in. Even though it hit the ring, it did not look like missing. Dragons wanting to score here. Bring it back to even. Patient Norfolk with the quick 1-2 though.
He's going to drop this off. Norfolk's going to take it.
Expect a low ball here, I would say, and there it comes. 2 flyers at it. This goal does sink. 9th goal, Reid O'Callaghan. 24 seconds go. Flying out over the line with Gulen. Loving this defensive effort. They're all up and about. You're hearing hands, up. They want to stop this goal. 12 seconds to go. Ball into Elliott. Nice heel pivot, giving him range. Does follow beautifully. He's done that so well this match.
With 2 seconds, no centre pass will be taken.
Oh, what a second quarter here at Bendat Basketball Stadium. The Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships 17 under division qualifying final. This is a top 1 and 2 match. Davin Hunt.
It's a ding-dong battle here. It's a ding-dong battle. The scoreline of the first round match just pales into insignificance compared to what we're seeing here today.
Oh, absolutely expect a ripper second half. Southern Dragons, they've got some momentum. Victoria pegged it back a little bit. After 14-11 at quarter time, it is now 24 to Victoria, 23 to the Southern Dragons. We'll join you again shortly. All right, welcome back. We're about to start the second half of this qualifying final here at the Australian Men's and Mixed Netball Championships. 17 under division, Victoria versus Southern Dragons. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank one of the sponsors of Victoria, Junior M League. Are you a 17 under or 14 under boy? Or are you a team of boys wanting to play netball? Join the best competition in Victoria, playing Wednesday nights at the State Netball Centre. Get in contact with our Junior M League coordinator, Craig, via mleague@vimna.org. We're always looking for new players to be involved. What a second half we have cracked up to be. South Australia absolutely firing in this first half. Victoria ripper first quarter. Not quite as good in the second. Still not bad by any means, but really getting challenged by the Southern Dragons outfit. Who are you expecting to lift here, Davin Hunt?
I think both teams are going to lift. I think it's just going to be a cracking quarter. I can see a very close scoreline by the end of this quarter here. It's potentially going to go goal for goal. It's just who takes care and capitalises on the mistakes that the opposition give them. So that's a fence-sitting moment for me. I can't give you too much of an answer.
I like a centre pass. You can go one each way, I think, with this one. Elliott just falling short, unfortunately. A rare time he doesn't get his own rebound, though. This is a cracking match and really could go either way. There is some enthusiasm amongst this Dragons outfit. Victoria applying so much defensive pressure, though.
Yeah, having a bit of trouble getting across there. Ward a bit hesitant on the pass. Now they've got it to Gulen, who is the one that has been controlling.
He's just hoping for someone ball side at that transverse line. He's not afraid to reset and go again. Ever so cautious and patient. Sees the opening now. Oh, beautiful jump there, Brown. Haven't got to see a lot of that from him this match.
Seconds there too.
Yeah, the most hesitant shot that we've seen from Reed. O'Callaghan there. Gulen wants a quick turnaround. That's something they do really well, is the quick ball. Turns, look for it. Norfolk from distance can sink those.
Yeah, he was looking for the drop-off pass and then it was taken away from him by the defenders from Victoria. So it has to put the shot up. Lovely bit of work.
Oh, beautiful hands. Elliott trying to balance Kevin. Just comes from out of court though. Oh, does contact, not the out of court call. Going through Pennell. Victoria wanting the stop here, putting all the pressure through the court. O'Callaghan once again, patient. Ward been terrific since coming on at the quarter time break. Once again rewarded with the opportunity in this third quarter. Circle edge here, wants the refeed. Quick ball, Gulen, Norfolk. Quick shot and sinks it.
It's that capitalisation on the error from Victoria. Centre pass to South Australian Dragons.
They're now 3 goals up. Victoria have not had an answer so far to start this quarter. Reich and Brody managing to get hands. Unfortunate offside call for him. May have just creeped a foot in. There. Hard to tell from this angle by all means. One of the rare up-over balls. Victoria weren't quite expecting that from Norfolk.
Mixing it up, which is good to see.
5-goal run. Southern Dragons, the start of this third quarter. Only 3 minutes in. Victoria need to lift and get a consolidating ball. Pocket ball, Mobilia. TJ Elliott wants the mid-range one, just off balance again. Whiteacre was pointing for the refeed. Maybe need to work a slight different angle to help create. A lovely goaler would be good. Keisha Mobilia sealing on the edge. Draws the contact. Will Whiteacre will want this one himself. Just overshoots it. Follows it beautifully. Love to see it from him. Elliott once again finds his range. This is what you say to all players. If you're a goaler, follow your shot because that's what you do. Get the rebound. Quick ball.
Oh! Wow.
Maybe just short. Maybe the 2 rather than 3 feet there. Joel Brown, but great to see him flying. 6th goal for the Southern Dragons. 1 to Victoria this quarter. We are sitting 29-25. Here goes.
This is turning into a fantastic qualifying final.
We have seen the one change here for Victoria in the goal circle, just looking for a slightly
Great
different
hands.
target.
Great hands by Brooke.
We have seen young O'Meara come in. Nick O'Meara, his father, former vice president of Victoria.
I know that name.
My co-commentator's going, hang on a minute, I've got some recollections of maybe playing against him, is in their crowd today. Victoria, the turnover ball opportunity for them. Patient through Reich and Brody. All just getting caught on the body was Keisha. Mobilia, one in circle ledge. Determination there from Will O'Callaghan.
Just gets Mobilia on the arm there and the contact call against him.
And shout out to Southern Dragons. You can correct us on the pronunciation of the O'Callaghan. Later on, if needed, make sure it's corrected if it do have them in another game.
We could just go one for O'Callaghan and one for O'Callaghan. That'll make.
And they might go one each. Opportunity through Pennell. He seems to be
forward.
Oh, he seems to be getting the ball just when they need. He just yells, "Come forward!" Just after Davin Hunt says the message. O'Meara just off balance, follows beautifully. Still early days in the goal circle for him. This quarter finishes.
Takes a big deep breath after the miss. Well, it's up and about here from both sides.
1 goal margin currently.
Oh,
Reich and Brody sat off the body just the right amount to get through there. Read it like a book.
O'Meara has to pass out. Nice recognition there by O'Meara.
He balanced that very nicely. So many goals will try and force something there. He did not. Another goal for the Victorians.
Crowd really getting into it. I can hear them underneath us here.
Yeah, a lot of vocal support. You can always expect that
Pennell
from this 17 under division.
Pennell with the eyes down. I look over and Mark Gorham saying, get your head up, get your head up. Lovely ball into the circle there.
Just that hesitation. He's so much better when he just puts the shot straight up. Reid O'Callaghan.
A bit of a push in the back there.
Allowing Brown to get part of the action here. Both players out on the contact and obstruction. Makes another score. 30 apiece. We have 7 goals to 6 this quarter. Keisha, so solid as a wing attack this year.
Oh, unlucky work there from Farinola.
O'Meara with a really clear hold position there.
I think it's might be masterstroke here from the coach of the Victorian team. Change up.
And by no means was DJ Elliott doing anything
no.
wrong. Sometimes just a different body there can make something different.
Well, I think the defenders from South Australia had possibly worked it out. And they were starting to get some nice turnovers. Pennell had a really lovely, it's a beautiful feed in.
Well, just the right amount of finesse on that ball. You saw the little end flick. Very impressed with that pass goal and very
Pennell
smart little netballer. O'Meara can shoot that. Looks for a moment. Whiteacre catches the eyes down of Pennell. Just edges in. His 5th now, O'Meara.
I see Elliott on the sideline actually getting a bit of attention. That
maybe he just took a knock to the arm briefly. And that might be what's just threw off his shot for a moment there. A little bit of attention, sort that out. He should be right to go again.
Ward from South Australia just needs to be super strong on that reset pass. Just gave the Victorians just a touch of room there.
Mobilia just getting caught on the body. Umpire says it. Played ball call. Norfolk going, hang on a minute, I thought there was another set of hands in there. The play did have backs to the umpire.
Mid-court press from them.
They're doing this well, the South Australians, but quick ball over. Brody Reich and wing defence already at the transverse line, ready for another ball.
The recognition from Victoria there with the mid-court press. Just get it over the transverse line, go long, easy pass down to Whiteacre.
And no panic, which some teams can do as soon as they see a press set up. And it is a good press by these Southern Dragons boys. Oh, Pennell just caught off foot, allowing the open for O'Meara. Crowd getting up and about as Victoria scores again. 3-goal lead for them. Oh, off balance. Oh, might have just hurt himself there.
Farinola
And
has called time.
I don't think we don't want to see that from anyone. Looks like he's holding maybe knee or ankle. Oh, Farinola, he's been having such a ripper game too.
Right.
Such a shame.
So the changes that Mark Gorham has to make is, looks like Pinnell's going to come out to goal defence there. And a new keeper is on.
Just waiting to see which keeper's name that is. We'll get it to you as soon as we can. Oh, it's such a shame to see for Farinola. He was having a ripper match. You never want to see any player down with injury. But Victoria have the ball here. Great opportunity for the young South Aussie there in goalkeeper now. Working his feet as much as he can. Whiteacre though. I hope that doesn't unsettle the South Australian lineup. They've been doing so well. That is young Lovelock, Harry Lovelock in goalkeeper. Whiteacre gives himself a little clap, says, "Let's go, Victoria." Well, that's the first we've seen him fired up for the match.
You asked me who was going to lift, and at the moment it's Victoria.
Yeah, they've pushed this out to 5 now. At the start of the quarter, South Australia is so up and about, they've just struggled to find their attack line again. Oh, quick feet from Norfolk.
Little drop ball coming.
Well, maybe not at quite enough angle. Finds it, though. Uses the outer court space to his advantage.
South Australia, no means out of this.
Most
Farinola
definitely not.
Is a big loss. Getting taped up over there on the bench. But as long as, if he's come back on, if they can just keep going parity, 1 for 1 for the moment.
I really hope he's right. He was having such a great impact. Now, speaking of impact, we're seeing more of an impact here from Will Whiteacre.
Yeah, that's interesting that you say that, because as soon as Farinola goes off, Whiteacre's lifted.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a slight psychological thing. Maybe Farinola was matching him a bit too well for his liking, and he just went, I can beat. Parnell, who knows what will happen here.
Goulding just getting himself caught in an awkward position there. Lovelock working hard down there.
Oh, not quite the intended target, O'Meara, but it'll do. Wilson just going, I thought you were going for that, Zach Mobilia. Rare time Mobilia didn't finish a lead. O'Meara here.
Very true.
Oh, just slightly overshoots that one. Keisha, though, gets it. Ward taps it onto his own player beautifully. Great determination from him. Coolin, just little reset to within the third.
Nice, Ward. That's better from Ward. Made himself a target there.
I am liking the fact that both these South Aussies at least get into line. Not always ball side, but wanting to be there to help their teammates out. Just patient little ball.
Norfolk comes in.
Trademark spin move from him.
Hit and spin, pass off.
And so that's something he's improved on since last year. Every now and then last year, he would really use his body and he would push a little bit with it.
Oh, he's an opens player for the future.
Yeah, I don't care if he doesn't grow with that style of match that he's got.
Well, he might.
You're right, he might. But he's such a talented little player. And there is a role for different players of different heights in our sport.
He just reads it good with Pinnell.
And I'm pretty sure he's still very young. Is young Norfolk.
Oh, yeah. We've got a couple of those ones coming through, and ours up in the Queensland. That'll be there for a long time. And just pure netball players nowadays. It's great, so good to see.
That's what I love about this division. So many of these boys, netball's their sport of choice.
Yes.
And they've been playing it since they were little kids themselves. And as you see them grow up, the skill set that they have across the court, fantastic. Oh, slight miscommunication, Keisha and Brody.
Well, I do love to see this coaching staff giving some final instructions for Farinola.
They're saying, you're right, you can do it.
Get out there and have a crack.
Oh, Keisha Oh, had hands to it. Spilt out, maybe a little touch. Or also probably a good breather moment here for Pennell after having such a good run. Maybe have a quick water and back onto keeper. No, just have a little rest. Keisha, or the more traditional pronunciation, Kakia.
Oh, have you been...
I have been, but Keisha is how they pronounce it.
Lovely, good.
Such a lovely player to watch.
Oh. Just the Victorian Men's League just produce and keep producing, which is it's so wonderful to see.
And Keisha had his first opportunity up in the Senior M League, playing in our Division 1 competition this year. Really thrived on playing against the bigger bodies and the opportunity that gave. As I said, Junior M League, Wednesday nights, contact Craig at mleague@vimna.org.
Oh, beautiful outside arm there from Brody. Norfolk a touch unlucky, I think, there.
But setting up some great spatial defence here. That connection, Mobilia, Whiteacre they have. Nowhere to find each other. Amira looked good off the hand.
Doesn't get it. 20 seconds to go.
So many sirens going on here. It's difficult. The umpire looked briefly at his co-umpire. Went, was that us? No, it wasn't. Still 10 seconds to go.
Good timing on the jump. Beautiful shot by Whiteacre.
6 seconds to go.
Mobilia, he's going to be, forced to take it.
And will they have time?
No goal.
Umpire says no goal. Not wholly through. Beautiful shot, though.
I think a direct call, actually, too.
And I think it's a direct call. We could still see it from our angle above the ring. So, absolutely correct call there. Umpires did the best they could, though. Wow. What a third quarter from Victoria. Southern Dragons came out so strong. Just didn't have answers for the end of that quarter. What are you expecting? Fourth quarter action here, Davin Hunt.
I expect the same from Victoria. They lifted. You asked me the question who was going to lift, and Victoria lifted. I actually think that change from Elliott to O'Meara was a master stroke, just giving a different perspective for the defenders from South Australia there. I still think that South Australia well and truly in this contest. Early capitalisation of some turnovers. An 8-goal margin can be brought down to 4 very, very quickly. So,
and we've seen margins from both these sides brought down very quickly. Be interesting to see what messages come from each of the coaches at the three-quarter time break. 41 Victoria, 33 Southern Dragons. Welcome back, 2023. Qualifying final action here at the Australian Men's Mixed Netball Championship, 17 under division between Victoria and Southern Dragons. Take this opportunity to acknowledge one of Victoria's matchday sponsors, Inspire Netball Group. Inspire Netball Group has been specialising in all areas of netball development since 2011, from coach, umpire and leadership development to emerging talent academies. They provide world-class service to support the future growth of netball. With one of the directors, Greg Heinrich, being a former Australian Sonics men's netballer, Team Inspire are huge advocates for increasing male participation and developed the very first boys emerging talent academy here in Australia in 2018 rather, in partnership with AMMNA. And we've seen already Davin Hunt turnovers each way. That says what is going to happen this quarter. There's going to be a lot of passion, a lot from each player.
Unfortunate last centre pass, third quarter there, with Victoria having to take it. Hopefully that's the impetus that South Australia need. First, beautiful take there by Mobilia. Oh my goodness, man, he is everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
And immediately I've seen everywhere. He is literally Eddie everywhere.
Farinola, unbelievable. Great two hands.
They're such a good little combination here, Farinola and Pennell. And playing with vigour, enthusiasm. I think Coach Mark Gorham really got into him at the break and said, hey guys, you are in this match.
Looking for a beautiful backspace. O'Callaghan to O'Callaghan.
And sinks a shot.
Oh, the bench is up. The bench is up for the Dragons.
I don't mind seeing the bench players getting involved. It's not something to see as often in netball. It's a very basketball thing to do in the past. Bench is up and about, but it's so good. Teams lift when their bench is up and about.
Gulen on the drive out. Finds O'Callaghan.
Slipping through the hands, Gulen, but does find it on the ground. Ryken Brody really conscious with having big arms up around the edge of the circle there. Swing ball come in. Brody, can he keep it in? No, gets the contact. Does well to stay on side on that one. Gulen.
O'Callaghan's going to come around here.
Loves the little balk, does he?
O'Callaghan just holding himself around thinking, I'm going to shoot this, but he knows he's never shooting it.
And he's looking for the position for the, little swing.
Off court round the side.
Got it back onto court just in time. Quick shot. Rare miss from Ryan Norfolk. So good at that shot normally. Mobilia 1-2 with Brody. Swing ball to Keisha. Waits for it. O'Meara. Maybe just off footwork there. Whiteacre keeps it in. Does he? No.
Mobilia going to get a call for the contact there. Oh, no.
No, going back to the outer court. So was kept out of court by Whiteacre. South Australia options.
Oh,
beautiful drive, Ward. Up the middle.
Nice little 1-2 combination. Ward. Farinola hits the transverse line.
That was a fantastic wing defence drive. Not going to miss a second one there, though, Norfolk. Here we go with Victoria. Centre pass again. Swing, going to look down the line. Not on. But hits circle edge as Keisha. 1-2 wide.
Great touch by Callaghan. Pennell.
Just getting the hands in the right spot there.
Outside arm.
Oh, can he pull it in?
Well done there by Pennell.
Did well not
stretch.
to make a played ball there as well.
Yeah.
The fact that he really slammed his hand down the ball to make sure it wasn't going to be a couple of attempts. Mobilia just caught on the body for a moment. Gives South Australia opportunity. Little reef in Mobilia almost.
Norfolk comes around. Little short ball here. And
little refeed sneaky. So good at that is Norfolk.
Oh, just placed himself beautifully.
Watch for more of those low passes in this quarter. Dragons centre pass. Currently down by 6.
Norfolk with a beautiful drive here. And will he? Doesn't unfortunately get his own rebound.
Yeah, slightly off balance. Norfolk to his left. Expect him to correct that next shot. Brody patient. Brown ever so quiet on court in terms of language, but not in his actions. Mobilia patient. Just enough on it, Keisha. Good connection there. Wanting something to open. Does it? Yes.
Recognition from Whiteacre to hear the umpire's call. Obstruction outside. Quick 1-2. Beautiful work there by Whiteacre.
Centre pass for them. Beautiful open O'Meara. Just had Pennell thinking he was going back when he was going forward. Edge is out rather. O'Meara with the rebound. Now Southern Dragons. Can they get this back? Wanting to reduce the margin from 8. Still the quarter time margin. More than 5 minutes gone in this final quarter of qualifying final action.
Screen set by O'Callaghan over to Norfolk.
Demands it, does Norfolk. He says yes. And speaking of yes, in goes the shot. Currently with centre pass in this quarter. Still 7-goal margin. Maker.
Pennell comes out. Unfortunately, he's going to cop a bit of the body there.
He took a fantastic angle at it. Keisha just caught unaware on that.
I love the umpire's direction just then.
Yeah, needing to give a caution for the lateness, not the intent on that one.
Check to see if someone was A-OK.
Yeah. We know with the way that Pennell's played in this match,
there's been nothing
but intent for the ball, and I know he would not have wanted to hurt Keisha. Keisha, fortunate, got up nice and quick. Got to be proud to see any player do that, take a hit and be able to get up.
Norfolk just pick the ball up and little, not a roll, just a little bouncy to him. Lovely work.
Gets just enough on each one of those ones, does Norfolk. The difficult thing here for Pennell is, after he has taken someone out without intention, is still trying to attack the ball. Because he will have some hesitation in his mind. But similarly, Keisha, see how he responds. Expect him to still drive nice and hard. Dragons here, centre pass once again, still 8-goal margin. 7 minutes down.
Needs a reset option. Ward gets there.
Keeps his feet beautifully with a little knock. Ryken Brody, he's provided such great hands over pressure and finally got a set of hands to the ball, rewarding all his hard work. Speaking of hard work, Norfolk, where did he come from for that one? I can certainly know that Wilson was not expecting that.
Oh, not close on the footwork there, but finds Gulen. Norfolk just makes his way to the front there. And takes a beautiful shot. I was expecting the little drop ball again, but
sometimes if he stays in action quickly, he's a quick shooter. Doesn't tend to sit in it. We've seen a change for Victoria. Does see Joel Brown have a brief seat as we see Amira sink another shot for them.
He's been good since he's come on.
Christian Dukas taking the goalkeeper bid. Just looking for a slight change in the defensive end.
Ryken Brody.
Yeah, he's really started to lift this quarter.
The last 3 minutes from Brody, a lot of hands to ball.
He started to find his time. We saw a couple of them in the third quarter, but really finding. What I love from him as a wing defence is he's just big arms. It's very difficult to get it past him. Victoria once again finds Whiteacre goal line, quick 1-2. Oh, sneaky little drop pass there. Almost looked like he was about to bounce it to himself there, Whiteacre.
Sneaky suspicion it was unintentional.
Well, I think he'll claim it. Oh. I know I would.
Goes down as a stat.
Here goes Southern Dragons again. Has pushed out to 10 with that break.
Oh,
beautiful
over
work.
The top.
Wonderful.
Yes, magnificent. 2 hands to the ball, only looking for it.
And it does show that unlike footy, it's not front player to the ball, it's first hands on it, and that's what he did. Beautiful keeper action. Keisha just doing well, hold position, circle edge.
Oh, I love the touch there by Farinola.
Whiteacre not realising that was there. O'Callaghan looking for anyone. Farinola's the one to provide it. Swing ball coming. Long way up is Norfolk. Patient, but Gulen finds it. Waits for the little change of direction. Edge of the circle. Gulen will give it. Oh, no, won't give the low ball. Mobilia stays on side. Norfolk! Little flick behind the back. Cheeky little fella.
It's a beautiful piece of work from Mobilia to start that play.
I imagine he'll be taking a cut of that video and highlight reeling it.
Lovely ball. Just catching Pennell with his eyes down there.
Chance for a quick breather here. Dragons centre pass. Norfolk waiting for someone to come. We have seen another change here for Victoria. Aidan Canady comes on. I was pronouncing that well wrong earlier in the week when I commentated. He did let me know.
I'm from a Victorian to a Victorian.
I should be getting this right. And I do apologise for any of the names I've got wrong across the week. Sometimes once you start pronouncing a name wrong in a game, even if you know it the other way, you can't always get it right. Habit comes out. Victoria pull another change. Eric Billing coming on into the wing defence position. Coach Bree de Jong having the opportunity to get some players some court time. It's still a close match, make no mistake of that, but get some minutes into some of these legs.
Billing straight into the action.
Yeah, trying to body up, matching height pretty well there with Gulen. Slightly different contest coming. Oh, great hands, Dukas. Does he keep it in? No. Can't quite get that foot to stay. Here we go, Southern Dragons. Just foot across the line.
Yes.
It was a lovely open on the goal line, okay, and he timed it well. Not quite enough space for him. Wilson just needs to turn his hips down court, but does see the option. Speaking of hips down court, there it comes. Canady to O'Meara, just gets tapped out from our boy Pennell.
Space of the pass there was what was needed.
Well, just foot on line or footwork behind the line perhaps there. Unlucky there, Canady. Canady.
Oh, jeez. Foot on the line, bit like a break from the wing defence. There's no need to be that close anymore with the new interpretation of the rule.
No, give yourself a little bit of room. It's something to teach the kids out there if you're coaching them. Oh, speaking of, we've got another change. Connor Drysdale on goal defence. He'll be very springy up and about. Plays with a lot of enthusiasm. Flying through there.
Norfolk gets first touches. Can't catch the first ball option, unfortunately.
Victoria, patient back through Drysdale. Oh, beautiful Aidan Canady. Lovely goal from him. Victoria, centre pass once again. Will O'Callaghan going, my players do not know shoelace, I don't want to give it back just yet. I don't want him to get the offside.
It's only going to be an advantage call.
Exactly right.
Nice little...
tough. It was a bit of a tough angle there.
Yeah.
For Everett.
No room for really O'Meara. The pass had to be pinpoint accurate from Mabilia.
Yeah, he did well to almost get it.
Oh, beautiful.
Canady. And wants it again, but O'Meara rips it in. Don't mind that, though, from the Victorians. Just under 2 minutes to go. Victoria has pushed this lead out slightly. 53-41. Southern Dragons still fighting. Make no mistake about that. Here goes the goaler option. Expect a low ball. Oh, Drysdale just getting caught on the body. Little sneaky left-hand drop. Norfolk now trying to screen Drysdale out. Look at him go. Not sure what the call was, but both players are out of play. And the screen as well. O'Callaghan. South Australia try and peg this back again. Victoria through Keisha. Back through Drysdale. Wants a swing ball. Not on hands from Norfolk. Beautiful delivery from Abilia. Straight through the circle.
Pennell.
That is vision.
Well officiated too with O'Meara on the step through. Allows Pennell to be about 1.5 feet. Good recognition from both player and umpire in that exchange.
Drysdale just unfortunate. Sometimes he looks like he's holding it. If he's not, sneaks it forwards. It's Gulen though. Little drop ball just caught off his feet. O'Callaghan to O'Callaghan. Norfolk takes a deep breath in and again will shoot. Just misses. Hearing a lot of noise from the other court. Victoria up and about. Unsure of the score over there in the 23 and under. Heard a siren on the remaining court of this stadium.
With 20 seconds to go here.
Canady sinks it beautifully without hesitation.
Victoria going to come away with a hard-fought victory here in the qualifying final.
Farinola still giving everything he's got. There was 7 seconds to go there. Long ball, Liam Mobilia. Is there enough time? Not quite. Siren goes in this qualifying final. 55 to Victoria, 42 Southern Dragons. Southern Dragons will be back this afternoon in the preliminary final. Victoria straight through the grand final. Unsure of result over on the other court. If I could let you know, I would. But what a match, Davin Hunt, here on court 3 at Bendat Basketball Stadium, 17 under division.
30 goals in the first round was approximately the margin to be a 13-goal game, and really in it. And we're ahead after about 4 minutes of play in the third quarter. It's a fantastic effort by South Australian Dragons there. They'll be very pleased with that and will be a good momentum into their preliminary final this afternoon.
Yeah, let's see how they go this afternoon. Should be a very exciting match for them. If they can get up in that one, I expect this to be an absolute ripper grand final between these sides. It was last year. Oh, what action we have here. Well done to all players and coaching staff out on court. It was terrific to watch from our point of view. That score again, 55-42 Victoria's way. Davin Hunt, thank you.
No, thank you, Matt. That was awesome. And we'll probably do a couple more before the weekend's over.
Always a pleasure. We'll join you again for another broadcast soon.